We're already back with the Catholic Guy Show with Lino Rulli.
Who's with me?
Everyone listening on Sirius 159 and XM 117.
Welcome, everybody. This is the roast of Mr. Lino Rulli. All right. This is where we roast the ham. And boy, have we been waiting to do this, kind sir. It's really good to see everybody here. I have to tell you, it's really amazing to see everybody here. First of all, I do have to say, you really do get us all a little closer to God.
Thank you.
Because we all die inside when you're around. Thank you, everybody. Well, there's a lot more people here than I thought. When I tried to figure out who Lino looked like, it took me a long time. Primarily because I didn't want to look at him, because of his face. But also, if you make eye contact with him, he will talk your ear off for hours. 3 to be exact. It's called the Catholic Guy Show. But I finally figured it out. He looks exactly like Gonzo from the Muppets. He got the googly eyes, the huge weirdo hook nose. You're kind of miscolored most of the time because your diet is so poor. You look like Gonzo. And I thought, you could actually be inspired by Gonzo. At least he has the guts to hit on pigs.
Yes, the Rulli roast has begun, ladies and gentlemen. The Rulli roast has begun.
Lino is so lonely, he begs his mom to call him. You never call, Mom. Would it kill you to pick up the phone and call your lonely son every once in a while? Of course, he asks us over the air so that he'll have one caller during his show. Oh, my goodness. And honestly, I hope a lot of people get on your case about this, because I'm going to. The Purell, the germs, the Purell, man. Is this about cleanliness is close to godliness? Or is it just straight up OCD? Anybody want to take bets? Father Rob, you want to take some bets on this bad boy?
Bit of a
Father
gambler.
Rob, glad you're here. I'm glad you could step away from the table for a little bit. Or did you get kicked out again? Whoops. Atlantic City's calling. They have your wallet. Lino loves to travel, which is obviously great for the rest of us. Travel more, please. In fact, I remember when I first met Lino Rulli. I was in a back alley bar in Thailand in 1990. That's right, I was 8 years old. Kind of a rough start for me. Lino got kicked out of the bar for repeatedly mentioning his Emmy. This girl slapped him in the face because he said he was going to pull out his Emmy and show her. And obviously, Lino does love to talk about his days in TV, his big glory days. There's a reason you don't work in TV that often. Your nose would keep bonking into the camera. You have to keep doing side angles like you're Alfred Hitchcock in a silhouette. Is that Gonzo hosting this episode? That's very interesting. It was like you were getting your mugshot taken, which is probably true for most of the years you were doing that show. Oh, and hey, Lino, speaking of the glory days, do you maybe have a copy of Generation Cross DVD for me? I bet you do. I bet you have a couple thousand. You're still signing those, though, aren't you? Just to see your big goofy mug on the cover of it every time. I tried to put Generation Cross at the top of my Netflix queue, and Netflix laughed at me out loud and said, no, seriously. Yeah, that really happened. Netflix yelled at me, everybody. For a big star, supposedly, you don't really have a life. I don't know, I'm sure, I'm just getting started, people. I'm sure when you, back in, maybe like 10 years ago, you pictured yourself being this big star in New York and you have your own show. There'd be like a lot of women, a lot of sports stars at your apartment, like partying with you. And but I'm sure 10 years ago you didn't picture yourself trying to rush home directly after your show to make sure you had enough time to microwave a DiGiorno before the Golden Girls marathon started on the Wii network. You can just picture him rubbing his hands. Hello, ladies. Sorry I'm late. Let the elderly hijinks begin. This is okay. As Lino says after every single thing I've ever heard him say.
That is okay.
That is okay. which I know you changed from your original slogan, I am okay. And speaking of not being okay, I can't imagine why the romance hasn't really happened for it. It seems really weird. Could be the fashion choices. Lino's clothes are always so baggy and huge. Why are they so big? You honestly look and act like a 10-year-old. You are the most successful 10-year-old since Macaulay Culkin. And Home Alone is about right. More like Small Apartment Alone. Of course, no one would want to actually rob this guy. What does he have besides his off-mentioned San Damiano cross? Even if you had hid that thing, you'd have to tell the guy about it. I don't know if you know about my cross. Let me show it to you. Of course, if a robber actually broke into his apartment, he'd be thrilled that somebody actually visited him. Oh, hey, guy, you want to hang out? Have some DiGiorno in the microwave. Golden Girl's about to start. That's a nice mask. That is okay.
That is okay.
Well, I will pass it around the horn. Then I'll have a lot of people here. My name is Brett Siddell. We are roasting Lino Rulli this evening. The first person that I want to bring up is, dare I say, the most important person in the room. His name is Joseph Zwilling. Joe Zwilling. Yes, applause for Joe Zwilling.
Yeah. Not laughter.
I don't know if you know this, Lou, but he's our boss.
Sorry, Joe.
The applause going.
Don't fire me yet.
The director of the Catholic Channel and the director of communications for the Archdiocese of New York, and completely bald. Just like there's nothing. I wish your eyebrows would creep up a little higher, just so there could be something up there. I can't believe this is my boss.
Nice.
And I gotta say, it's really great to see you. If I could see you, the glare coming from the forehead. We turn the lights down in here, or at least get a hat for this guy. Honestly, though, you are a man that really shines. I mean, you really shine. It's amazing. It's like somebody would shine your head with your shoes, which is probably my next job after this. That's probably what I'm guessing. But, ladies and gentlemen, your first roaster of the evening, our friend and yours, and our boss, Mr. Joe Zwilling.
Joe Zwilling, everybody. Joe Zwilling.
Thank you very much, Brett.
On the Rulli roast. All right.
On the Rulli roast. And just a little announcement. Today's my first day as the new program director, taking over from Rob Astorino.
Congratulations. Come on, a little applause.
Hey. You've got some tiny shoes to fill there. And it's good to see everybody here because it'll save me some time. You're all fired. Get out of here.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah. But Brett, seriously, it really is inspiring to see you here. Thanks very much. I don't think most guys would even bother coming in on their last day. So.
No.
And I haven't had a chance to officially welcome Maureen back on the air here. Welcome back as producer of the Catholic Guy Show.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I think you probably heard you weren't the first choice to fill the producer's job this time around.
Oh, really?
No. A few of the folks that we thought about hiring, they all turned us down. The Balloon Boy parents. Mussolini.
Turned the gig.
Good, couldn't do it. John from John and Kate Plus 8. That was a no good. And Sanjaya from American Idol. He was too busy. But
I would have liked that one.
Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime said no to the producer job.
Several others I can't go into right now. But we really tried. Put a lot of effort into that. You all think it's hard to work with Lino Rulli. I got to tell you, when I started here 3 years ago, I had a full head of hair. And then when it comes contract negotiation time every year, oh boy, it's like contract negotiations with Lino. It's like giving a kid another Coke and a jumbo bag of M&Ms. You shouldn't do it, but you just want him to shut up already. So. I probably shouldn't blow this secret, but, Lino, when we negotiate your contract every year, you ask for more vacation time, more travel time, and I know you think you're winning some big concession when I say yes, but as far as I'm concerned, I'll give you anything if you want, if you'll just leave. But really, Lino, it's been a pleasure working for you through the years. I do think it's made me a stronger person, if you don't count the ulcers, the loss of hair, the sleepless nights, my new drinking problem.
Join the club.
There you go.
Shut up, Father Rob.
But in all seriousness, Lino, I would like to say, insert nice comment here about Lino. Who wrote that? That time you're really fired. Yeah.
Oh, great.
But Lino, in all seriousness, thanks for everything you're doing on the Catholic Guy Show.
Thank you. Joe Zwilling, everybody.
Zwilling.
The general manager.
She's got a way about her. I don't know what it is, but I know that I can't live without her. She's got a way of talking. I don't know why it is, but it wakes me up when we are walking. Anyway. To me when I'm feeling down, inspires me without a sound. She touches me and I get turned around. She's got a way to show me how I make her feel when I find the strength to keep on going. She's got a light around her. Where she goes, a million dreams of love surround her. Anyway, close enough. Had nothing to do with today's date, I promise.